welcome back to my channel and to another charity shop haul. You'll notice that I'm wearing the same outfit as I was in the last one, if you are particularly astute, and that is because I'm filming them one straight after the other. So this one is what I picked up in my local town. I only went to two shops. I went to the one that supports my local town, and then also the Martin House shop where everything's a quid. And I only got two things from the one that supports my local town, but Martin House I got 14 items. Didn't have time to go anywhere else, so I might pop back again next week and check out some other shops. But yeah, I'll show you what I've bought. You might see behind me that there are some pictures of baby Jack, and also my parents' wedding photo, very 90s meringue wedding dress. But I'll start off by showing you the two items I got from the local shop. The first one is this break burn cord shirt. Well, it's a shirt dress actually. It's a really good size. It is a size, is it an 18? 16, and it was £3.50, and it's in immaculate condition. I don't think this has actually ever been washed, because it's the sort of thing, this sort of material with a pattern on it, that will definitely fade after a few washes, and it just looks in absolute mint condition. So I might be cheeky and list it as new without tags. I have no proof of that, but I have a strong suspicion. But yeah, Break Burn, a brand that Carla Jenkins made me aware of when we were at the Hitchin meetup in 2021, and she had a Break Burn purse, and I was like, oh, never heard of that before. The only thing I've sold of Break Burn before was a dress, and that went for 20 quid. So, you know, if there's another 20 quid sat there out of £3.50, that's fine with me. Probably similar profit margins with this item. It's a crew clothing jumper in this lovely lilac-y purple colour with a blue crest logo. Yeah, £3.50. It is a size medium. I think it's a men's. It looks like a men's. It was in the men's section. And typical crew is 100% cotton. So yeah, £3.50. I've actually seen that in there before but left it. But I thought, do you know what? If I can get 20 quid for it, then it was worth it. So we'll start off with, we'll move on to what I got from Martin House. Everything from there was £1, so I don't need to keep repeating that. And there's one item that might be an absolute banger. We'll see. I've not spoken to anyone about it yet to clarify whether it is. I'll explain more in a minute. So, first thing I got is a very basic item, but it's Joe Brown's t-shirt. It's a size 18 in this mint green colour. Yeah, it's a shorter one. It's, you know, it's probably the one that will come in line with your belt. Yeah, bread and butter, pure bread and butter. Might just be a 12 quidder, but you know, for what I paid, that is fine. Then I got this crew clothing, size small, men's quarter-zip. It's in great condition, just plain navy blue. I've got phone ran out of storage. I've had to go back to my house to drop all the stuff onto my laptop, delete it and come back again. So yeah, should be fine now. I think I was in the middle of saying that I had a women's one of this for sale at the moment. Crew sells quite well for me, and yeah, decent enough prices, especially when you've only paid £1 for it. Next up are a pair of Divine Hotter sandals. Now, you know, someone's going to like these, and they are for, you know, a specific age group. Yeah, someone young might like them, I don't know. I'm not going to be controversial here, but they are sort of like a creamy pinky colour. They are the Florence in an EEE, so I think that's wide, isn't it? And they're a 6.5, so they're a good size. And do you know what? These have only ever been worn once. Look at those soles. Like, they are slightly marked, so they clearly have been worn. But I'm definitely going to put worn once in the listing title for that, because there's no way to be worn more than that. They've got no foot marks in them. You can't even see where the person's toes were. So yeah, pair of shoes, hotter, you know, decent brand. And then I got this rather fetching pair of stilettos. It's not quite a stiletto, is it? It's a chunkier heel, but pair of satin heels. They're brand new with tags, M&S, £35, and they are the M&S Autograph exclusive range. So, yeah, these shoes have slender heels and will suffer from wear due to the large amount of friction on such a small surface area. Rehealing should be expected. Thank you for letting us know. And they are also part of the Insolia range. I don't know if that is just generic M&S or if that's a special thing. They're only 3.5, so they're quite small, but new with tags. So, yeah, can't go wrong at that. Then I got a Bowden top. It's got this pink with black polka dot front, and it's just like a greyish colour on the back and the sleeves. It's a size medium, perfect condition, and it's 100% merino. Well, the front's viscose, but the rest of it is 100% merino, so that's great. Don't tend to find Bowden in there. I think it's the first time I found Bowden, to be fair. I have found 100% cashmere Jaeger in there before, so you do get some decent brands. Actually, I've just noticed a pull in the front of it. That's probably why it's made it into there. Can you see that? So I'm going to have to declare that. Oh well, you know, again, for what I paid for it, I can't be annoyed at that. That's still going to go for some decent money, you know, decent enough. I then got this Marks and Spencer jumper. It's the old late, it's St Michael actually, and it's 100% merino. So, yeah, should get maybe 20 for that. Bread and butter, isn't it? I then picked up this jumper, which is Marks and Spencer. Is it Autograph or is it just normal M&S? Am I looking in the hem right now? No, I'm not. It's Marks and Spencer Old Label with cashmere. When I say Old Label, that's like the naughties label, isn't it? And this has actually got cashmere and Angora in it. Not much of it, I think about 10% of each. But it's this nice sort of mauve colour, and it's got a button-up front and then this bobble detail around the neckline. Yeah, just thought that was nice. I'm not sure what size it is. Excuse me. Size 18. I think that might have shrunk a little bit. I'm going to have to get a tape measure on that and check. And if that is the case, then, because I would say that's more of a 14 to me, I'll just say in the listing, label 18, but fits UK 14 or whatever it ends up being. But I'm sure there'll still be someone that wants that. I then picked up this Q cardigan. Q, I've had a couple of pieces. They don't sell hugely fast for me, but they have sold. And when I say hugely fast, I still mean they've sold in like, say, 6 months or whatever. So, you know, not terrible. And the lady in the shop was put this on the shelf in front of me. I picked it up. And it's 75% wool, 20% polyester and 5% cashmere. So worth having, definitely. And it's got no flaws that I can see. So yeah, happy with that. I then picked up another Phase 8 top. This is a size, is that 16 or 18? I can never tell. 16. Yeah, the Phase 8, 16 and 18 look very similar to each other. It's just this floral design top with a ruffle neck, 3/4 sleeves, and it's probably just viscose. It feels like viscose. 100% viscose, sounds correct. You know, bread and butter, maybe 15 quid. But I'm sure it'll sell. Phase 8. Actually, I sell... Get your teeth in, Jack. Phase 8 sells through pretty quickly for me, so that's fine. Then I got this vintage, I'm sure it's vintage, DKNY Active quarter zip jumper, which I think is so cool. It's tiny, look at the width of that, and it's red and black, as you can see. says DKNY Active up the zipper, and then this is the label. I've never seen it before, didn't realise that they had an activewear range, and I'm pretty sure it's just cotton. By the texture of it suggests cotton. I can't see a materials label in there. Oh, here we are. Size small, and you going to tell me 100% cotton. So there we are. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that can go for. I've never actually sold anything DKNY, so we'll see. Then picked up this fat face top, just a simple navy, and I don't know if it was white stripes that have now gone a little bit creamy. The light is making that brighter than it actually is. But it's just a really soft jersey top. It's a size 12, so it's quite oversized for a 12. And knowing fat face, it'll just be cotton. Oh, it's 100% viscose. My, fat face, what have you done? Anyway, yeah, that's fine. Again, bread and butter, 15 quidder, no doubt. And then I picked up another Phase 8 top. It feels like it might be silk, but we'll see. It's this sort of peasant top, I would say. It's a bit like the You Are I Waller kind of stuff, where it's ruffled and baggy and then a bit ruched, and it has this like rose detail on it. It's very naughty, to be fair. I might put Y2K in the listing for this. But it feels silky. What does it say on Les label? 100% silk. I was right. I like it when I'm right. Can you see? 100% silk with a viscose inner, but the outer is silk. So yeah, happy with that. You know, I don't know. Maybe the target audience for this is going to be small. What's that on you? There's something on it there. I saw it on the camera. But you know, it's 100% silk for £1. Come on, there's got to be some profitability in that. It's got glitter either on it or in the fact just glitter on it, to be fair. But yeah, it's a size, it says size large. I mean, that doesn't look particularly large to me, but I don't know, to be fair, by the time you've got it pulled to size, yes, fair enough, that might be a 14. So yeah, that's that one. Then I got I got a waterproof jacket. It's Craghoppers. It's in beautiful condition. It's in this purple colour. Really nice quality jacket. You can see there. Craghoppers Aqua Dry, waterproof, windproof and breathable. Designed in the UK since 1965. What size are you, Craghoppers? It doesn't actually say. Oh, does it? Does it? Does it not? I don't think it does say. So, that I will have to figure out. But anyway, it was £1, obviously. And finally, the potential banger is this rather heavy wool military style pea coat. It's in this grey colour, and if I bring it closer, it has a Michael Kors label in it. How incredible! Michael Kors wool jacket for £1. But it's beautifully made, but there's no care label in it anywhere, which is what's raising my suspicions. If I had found a care label upon, you know, looking around the jacket, oh, it's been cut out, that's why, look at that, then I'd have no qualms about its well, assuming that the care label looked legit, I would have no qualms about whether this jacket was Michael Kors or not. It does say it on the buttons there, on the shoulders, and I'm assuming it says it... Oh, okay, and it says it on the buttons on the front and on the pocket. So I think it is. It's a shame because it's definitely a wool, at least a wool blend, but the care label will tell me exactly what percentage wool. But it says it's a size small. That was the other thing that threw me off. They didn't have like a size in it, because do Michael Kors do menswear? Is this a men's small? I mean, it fits me, so it could be a men's small. But I always thought Michael Kors was a ladies' brand. And surely if it was a ladies' brand, it would be a 12 or a 14, you know, not a... And if that was a ladies' small, that would drown it, because that fits me. Maybe it is a men's small. I need to do my research. I'm going to ask the luxury pickers on Instagram for their opinion on it. And hopefully they will confirm that it's real. And then I'll have to find out how much it's worth. But that might well be my biggest profit margin yet. I don't know, because it might only be worth 40 quid. We'll see. The best profit margin I've had so far would be the Jaeger jumper I got from that shop, because I paid £1 for it and sold it for 55. So the, you know, percentage wise, the margin, top notch. We'll see. Anyway, mostly bread and butter, but the prices I've been paying for it, that's fine. And it's stuff that sells quickly, and that's what keeps your eBay shop active, and people keeps you... Jack, come on. Keeps your sales higher in the Jack. Keeps your listings higher in the algorithm, so more people can see your things and come to your shop and see what you've got to offer. Is how I'm pretty sure it works. How it seems to work. You know, it seems that it's like a spinning wheel, and the more sales you get, the faster the wheel spins, and more people come and watchers and all that jazz. But obviously, also, if you have higher quality items and less of the like rubbishy stuff that no one's really interested in, then more people are going to look at your stuff anyway. For example, that Phase 8 top, the silk one, yes, it's silk, but do I think it's going to be a highly popular top? Not really. So something like that is probably going to drag you down a bit, because it's not going to get many viewers. So being sat in your store, it's kind of just sat collecting dust, I suppose. But we'll see. Might surprise me. With it being a Y2K-ish top, maybe that'll make it more popular. I don't know. The things that I've listed as being Y2K have barely sold. So is that phase over? Not sure. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling here. This should be a relatively short video for once. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you again soon with another one.